welcome to another wonderful webisode of Constantly Cheeky. Up there's Rupert Cheek, and I'm Constance Quigley, and today I want to talk to the world about cheeky promos. So, Rupert, what is cheeky promos?
I help people to use social media to promote themselves, and I promote them to help them as well.
So you don't manage their Facebook page?
I could do, but I don't at the moment.
Okay. Well, talk about what you want because I know you have a lot of scattered services right now. So we have lots of things that you could do, but what does the total package look like?
Posts on Twitter, I can share your posts on Facebook, I can invite people to your Facebook page, share your page, I can repost your music on SoundCloud, share your video from YouTube onto LinkedIn and Facebook, and Pinterest and anywhere else that'll let me. So it's putting whichever content you have to that platform and the other platforms as much as I can.
And what's the benefit of that? I'm actually, I should explain this to the people who go, he just explained it perfectly. People who understand that, thank you, first and foremost. But secondly, this is something that Rupert and I actually deal with all the time. So we wanted to make a video that really just broke it down. So if my questions seem annoying or unusually prying on Rupert's behalf, I super love him. He's my best friend, and I'm not trying to annoy him. I'm trying to give him a beautiful platform in which we can express what promotions are to people who don't understand it. So
with those things that I've mentioned, the idea is that more people will see and or read and or watch them, and therefore increase your likelihood of having more fans.
Exactly.
In similar and other ways.
So you get promotional content out there. In previous videos, we talk a lot to artists about making sure that your branding is constantly being published and shown to the world. So that takes a lot of time. It really does. And it takes a lot of personal commitment. That's why Rupert's promotion company exists. So
yesterday when I was talking to Sean, I was also suggesting to her things that she could post on her design page that might elicit more response from people, even though it's not music based, it's social media advice to help her build her business.
So if I were to say in a sentence or two exactly what Rupert does, what is Cheeky Promos? Cheeky Promos is literally a separate set of hands that has the time and the ability not only to educate you in social media engagement and platforming as well as branding. He has the ability to reach a larger audience. Specifically music is a preference because that's the audience that he has built. So I don't think, I personally, and I'm not trying to undermine Rupert, but he'd have to create a whole new thing to be able to promote like puppies. Okay, so it's yes, it's music related. So then let me go back to being boss mode real quick. In boss mode, I do a lot in artist management, and I talk a lot about making sure that when I'm promoting you as an artist, all of that acclaim and wonderfulness that I tell venues and multiple different organizations for consideration of you being able to do a show, they need to be able to Google this, and your content needs to be able to pull. Now, if you have a band of 42 members, you probably have a decent social media presence if all 42 members are posting. But if you have a band of 1 to 5 people, you might want to get some help spreading that message. That's where a promoter comes in. A promoter's job is to share your message and identity with the world. Now, is that beneficial for an artist? It is very important for an artist. Think about it. If you don't believe me, I'm going to say that Rupert is literally my right-hand man. If you don't know who we are, it's time to Google. And guess what? We will have relevant content. So, why do we have relevant content? Because I happen to know a brilliant promoter. So if you're looking for promotion services, you really don't have to look any further. Rupert Cheek at Cheeky Promo got you covered. He also has amazing connections with digital artists. We've talked about that. Logos, portfolios, photographic artwork, editing, everything. Sorry, what? Management, consulting, support, representation. Literally, it's all here. So unlike any other promoters that you run into, Rupert is surrounded by the music industry in every single direction. And so that means that not only can he help promote your information, but he's very well plugged in and able to spread your information to where it needs to be going. Emails asking what we are about is funny to me because it seems like the word promotion is what's confusing. And I have helped Rupert respond to emails before because if you know us, and like I just said, our information is online, it's relevant, it's there, you know who we are and what we're about. But we still get these emails that want Rupert to do things that aren't promotion. So this video is literally, what is promotion? Well, promotion's your ability to plug in through someone else. That's it. It's your ability to be visibly noticed. Another huge benefit of Rupert, check your friends on Facebook. Check your friends on Twitter. And I'm talking to you artists, because if I were talking to Rupert, I'd be doing this. And then check his. And then remember that Rupert has more social media pages than most people have blades of grass in their yard. So, okay, slight exaggeration. What?
I've got 4 or 5 Facebook pages.
Mm-hmm.
5-ish Twitter accounts.
Ish. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Rupert has accounts and Tumblr and Pinterest and Instagram and yeah, he has accounts. And then he also has my accounts. And the reason I say that is because if Rupert calls me and goes, "Hey Connie, this is the artist I'm promoting this week," don't think twice, I'm not promoting them also. So, you want to be able to talk to some really cool people. Not saying that I'm the really cool people, but I am really cool. Never mind. I'm totally awesome. So is he. But if you wanted to be able to connect with really cool people in the music industry and be able to get your face out there, that's the benefit of Cheeky Promo. Okay? Like, that's the benefit. There's nothing else. I don't need to name drop. I don't need to tell you who's Rupert's friends. I don't need to tell you who my friends are. That's really not even relevant. What's relevant is where we sit and what our companies do and who they do them for. So if you really want to understand us, it's time to do some research. And you should do that whether you're buying a pair of shoes, whether you're buying mosquito repellent. Like, research is really important, world. And before you spend your money, you should make sure that you're spending it with someone who cares about your success and health and well-being And for Rupert, your visibility. So what is cheeky promo in a sentence? It's your ability to connect with future fans and your ability to retain existing ones. That's what promotions are, okay? So I hope that was like super clear. Anything else?
No, I think you summed it up perfectly.
Yeah. So, is there anything beyond promotions that you are willing to do for a fee? Just figure we'll cover that really quick.
Happy to read and proofread and edit any kind of text, bios or such. I can't think of anything that I wouldn't do. Well, there are things I wouldn't do, but can't think of anything in this context I wouldn't do.
Right. That really has a hard time understanding what exactly promotions is. Do you think it's a generational issue? I'm like, because in the 70s, didn't they also say promotions?
Well, yeah, I guess there's promotion in the kind of live, putting on a gig sense, and there's the online digital sense. So maybe people don't know which context you're using the word in.
Yeah, okay, so let's clarify. If you hire Rupert for promotions, he is not going to go stand out on a corner in busy London and hand out flyers. And that's a good thing, because that's a lot of paper. You're wasting trees if he did that. 2, nobody's going to read that piece of paper. 3, he may get ticketed for soliciting. And 4, if he sends one tweet, I can guarantee it'll have an engagement of that's what this is. It's the ability for your fans to connect with you. And I have to say, as artist management, promotions is not something you use because you have a gig coming. That's weird. That's like keeping a pair of shoes in your car, so when you leave the house, you can put them on to drive and go into a store, but you never actually wear them at home. They're just always in your car. Okay, we don't do that. That's a horrible analogy. Let me think of something else. That's like, what is that?
For a job interview.
It's like what?
Buying a suit for a job interview.
Exactly. So, you use your promotions all the time. So if you're an artist and you're serious and you're really trying to build your presence, hire a promoter. I'm like, it's literally so nice to be able to have that added support. So look into it, at least. See if you could do, I don't know, see if you could do like a 3-month trial, or, not trial, but commit to a 3-month run. And I'm going to warn, just because I love SEO and all of that, 3 months is a good taste. 1 year is a great run. That would show you exactly how big you could grow yourself. But the reason I say 3 months is Rupert could seriously get you more followers in 10 days. Like I've seen it. Okay, and an S after followers. Okay, but imagine being able to track the analytics. You want to be able to build that analytical report, and that takes 30 days. So then the first report would show you, okay, well, this was your introduction. And the second report would show you, okay, this is your progressive growth. And the third report would show you that this is your growth. And you'd be able to see how each post interacted which was the most popular on Twitter. Like, there's so much information you could get that would help progress your band, and it's deeper than that. So I'm running out of time. I really have to go, but it's serious, world. At a bare minimum, you would know whether or not your fan base liked certain colors with your band theme. You would know which direction to take your logo. The information that you can get back is so cool. So business is all about balancing risk, and take some. That's what I'm saying.
Biggest risk is not taking any.
Yes, thank you. All right, world. We totally love you. Sending hugs to everyone. And I really have to run. I'm so sorry that I've been so busy. But we will see you again very soon. And please do provide us information, comment, ask us questions, and give me ideas, tips, tricks for the next video. So I'm sure to be covering everything. Is that good? Do you want to say anything else, Rupert? Because I know this is about you, and I'm.
Most of my emails finish with "stay cheeky."
Yes, stay cheeky, world, because we're mastering it. And join us on Mighty Networks at constantlycheeky.mn.co. I memorized it. So proud of myself. Bye.
Bye.